Hi, thanks for watching. I am going to open Friday. It's a Friedman Price solo adventure game. So it is a one-player game, and it is a Rio Grande game. They are the publishers, and yes, so very exciting. It's basically a solo, or you can play it cooperatively if you wanted to. But it's a solo deck builder, so that's kind of an interesting idea. So you are playing the role of Friday, I've been told, and your job is to help Robinson Crusoe get off the island. So he's kind of on an adventure and gets stranded on a deserted island. So in the box itself is pretty basic. In the box we have it is basic theme, ideas of the game, some components. I'm guessing it is the instruction book, but then that kind of makes me wonder, so this is just a winning tracker, so you can write down your victory points and the date you play. And then like a little guided tour over the components of the game. So that's what that is. So this is the instruction manual. There are 3 decks in this game. One of them is a hazard deck. The other one's a fighting deck. So you would use your strength to fight hazards. As you fight more hazards, you gain more strength, and then you become stronger when you move into different rounds. Sorry, having trouble finding my words today. So you move into rounds, and then each round the hazards become more threatening, and so your strengths that you developed in previous rounds serve you well in the end. And then you have an age deck. So here's your age deck, and this is a round tracker. So your this one actually carries your hazards, and the rounds are green, yellow, and red. And so green is the easy round, yellow gets a little harder, and red is the hardest. And then you also have this is your, my apologies, this one's your aging deck. This one's your fight deck, and that's your round deck. This is your life. I'm not sure why they're leaves. I don't quite understand the art design of that, but it still looks really cool. So you start out with a certain number of lives, and you pay live tokens to accomplish goals. And you can lose all of them, but if you're down to 0, that's okay. It's when you become less than 0 that you die. You could also gain them throughout the game. So there's moments in the game where a strategy might result in you gaining more life, and then you've kind of advanced you've, I guess, improved your age in some ways. So here are the cards. This whole deck is basically 3 different decks in one. And so here are the round trackers. So the green one goes on top, and then when you've completed everything in that round, it then turns to yellow, and now there's 2 eyes to remind you that you're on the second one. And then this one, there's 3 eyes. It's the red one. It's the hardest one. And those are double-sided. They have the same thing on both sides. And then this looks like your fight decks, and as you can see, a lot of the points are -1s and 0s. There are a total of 4 1s. I guess it was 3 1s, and then a 2 in this. So this is your fight deck, and as you see in the beginning, you don't really have a lot of strengths, but you might require 2 or 0 to like fight a hazard, and then that's good because you have it, but you could also get negative whatever as a result, so that's not good. And then these are your age ones, and they have the same thing. The older you get, the weaker you become, so now the numbers are getting higher. They're -5 and -4, but lots of 0s again. And then these are your hazards, and the way it works is that you're allowed to draw 1 card. So this deck is upside down, this deck is here, so you would draw 1 card, and then with that 1 card, can you beat 0? You can, because you pulled a 2, so you've already netted some points there. So that is basically a win. So you won that hazard and gained that strength. But some of them get really hard, You could also draw 2 cards, but then it requires a minimum of 1, 3, and 6 to beat it. And then as the deck gets deeper, of course these are shuffled and put in there, so they're random. But here it requires 5. Well, if you remember, this deck has a total of 5 strength, but mostly negative or zeros. So you would need all of them, and you'd have to draw you could only draw 5 cards. But there are some deviations to the rules that you learn as you play. And then these are pirate ships, and it looks like I have an expansion. I don't know, I think you just randomly grab 2 and then you can choose which pirate ship you want to attack at the end. So that's basically the components of the game. It's pretty self-explanatory. Well, not by the rules, I guess, but the components are pretty simple. Cards and tokens, and then the boards where the cards go. It's small, it's lightweight, you can carry it around, take it with you if you travel or something. And again, it's a solo player game, so if you like to play games by yourself, this is perfect. Yeah, overall, it looks pretty good. As I understand, the instructions are a little confusing, and it might serve you to watch a YouTube video of somebody playing the game. That way you could kind of get a better understanding of it, because people get kind of turned off by the instruction book. So just keep that in mind. Don't give up, and let us know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.